the best written characters in gaming history. These three didn't just have great stories, they completely changed how we look at video games forever. But who is the absolute greatest? First, we have to talk about Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2. What makes Arthur a masterclass in writing is the sheer tragic irony of his life. When we first meet him, he isn't a hero. He's a ruthless enforcer for a gang of outlaws. He is fiercely loyal to Dutch van der Linde, a man he views as a father figure. Arthur's entire identity is built on this loyalty. But the genius of the writing happens in the final chapters. When Arthur is diagnosed with a terminal illness, his perspective completely shifts. He is forced to look at the world with clear eyes for the first time. He watches the gang crumble, and he realizes that Dutch's grand promises were just a manipulation.
I'm dead.
Arthur spends his remaining days trying to undo the damage he caused, knowing he can't save himself, but trying desperately to save others. His final moments on that mountain, staring into the sunrise, aren't just sad, they represent the ultimate definition of redemption. He died a free man, breaking a cycle of violence so someone else could have a future. Next up is Joel Miller from The Last of Us. Joel is, perhaps one of the most morally complex protagonists ever created. The writers didn't make him a traditional hero. They made him a survivor driven by immense unresolved trauma. Within the first 15 minutes of the game, Joel's entire world is shattered when he loses his daughter, Sarah.
Move your hands, baby. I know, baby, I know.
For 20 years, Joel shuts off his humanity just to survive the apocalypse. He becomes ruthless, cold, and violent. But then he meets Ellie. What makes their dynamic so brilliant is how slowly his walls come down. It's not an overnight change. It's built on tiny, quiet moments of shared vulnerability.
Jesus Christ, Joel. What do you do?
By the end of the story, Joel loves Ellie so much that he makes a terrifyingly selfish decision. He chooses to save her life at the cost of humanity's potential cure. The writers force the player to ask a brutal question: is Joel the hero, or is he the villain? The answer is neither. He's just a father who refused to lose his daughter twice.
A true warrior does not hide, Poseidon! Leave the sea and face me!
Finally, we look at Kratos from the God of War series. This is arguably the greatest character evolution in gaming history. In the original games, Kratos was a personification of pure rage. He was a monster who slaughtered gods and innocent people alike, fueled entirely by vengeance. But when Santa Monica Studio revived the franchise, they did something incredible. They didn't erase his past. They forced him to live with the guilt of it. We see an older, stoic Kratos trying to raise his son, Atreus, in a new land. The writing here is brilliant because Kratos isn't fighting monsters. He is fighting his own nature. He is terrified that his son will inherit his curse of violence. Watching a character who once destroyed an entire pantheon struggle to find the right words to comfort his grieving son is pure emotional genius. Kratos proves that true strength isn't about how many enemies you can kill, but about having the restraint to be a better man. Arthur Morgan, Joel Miller, and Kratos. Three entirely different characters, but they all share the exact same thing: brilliant human writing. They aren't perfect. They make massive mistakes, they suffer, and they hurt people. But their flaws are exactly why we connect with them so deeply. They showed us that video games can tell stories just as powerful, if not more powerful, than any movie or book. Who is the GOAT of gaming stories? But I want to know what you think. Who do you believe is the best written character in gaming history? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash that like button and hit follow so you don't miss the next deep dive. See you in the next video.